What is up, YouTube? This is Rob from RP Model Railroads, and in this video I'm going to give you guys another update on the Ephrata Valley Railroad. What's new, what's been changed, and future plans for what's going to continue to be updated on the layout. So stay tuned. The first major update to the layout was actually moving the small country gas station into this little area that was open underneath the autumn trees. So basically all I had to do was move the Ephrata donut shop down a little bit, and I kept the two parked cars in front of the donut shop, and the gas station fit in perfectly. And when you really back out, you can see that the gas station fits into the whole side of the street perfectly and doesn't leave any open gaps in between the trees. So in my opinion, the gas station was a perfect fit for that part of the layout. The next new scene I started working on was Putnik Salvage, the official junkyard on the Ephrata Valley Railroad. So you can see a few things. So basically I started off by adding some Woodland Scenics dirt-colored ground cover. And then on top of that I added some slightly crushed ballast stone that's light gray to kind of look like crushed stone on top of the dirt. I did not spread it out evenly on purpose. I think it turned out alright. You can still see some areas where the green felt base of the table actually sticks through. But eventually that's going to get covered up because I have plans to put a wire fence around the three perimeter side, probably even the front, of the junkyard. As far as what's going on inside the junkyard, I have a small plastic shack. I have no idea where it came from, but I thought that maybe with a little bit of details, it would do perfect for the boss's office at the junkyard. I also have some 3 junked Tyco cars that I glued on top of each other and then painted with a rust brown red. And then next to that, I have a little diorama that was made by my friend Aaron of 2 Alco C430 cabs that were on junked shells that he decided to cut out. Now they look like they are scrapped cabs. And then also another junked Tyco car in front of that. So overall, the junkyard scene is starting to come together. Aside from a few more things I want to add to the scene, including a crane with a magnet and metal fencing around the exterior of the junkyard. So far, so good there. And another little thing I have in mind for the future of the construction site, which is forever under construction, the 3 Boley plastic construction vehicles, the excavator, pile driver, and crane, are going to be getting removed. And the reason for that is because they look way too modern to fit in with the rest of the layout and with the rest of the construction vehicles in general, because mainly I'm trying to model an era between the 1960s and 1980s on this layout, you know, freelance, but roughly that sort of time. So that's where most of the vehicles, you know, are modeled after that era, etc. So basically, I have plans to replace them with probably another, you know, 50s style dump truck, and also probably a little crawler bulldozer that'll fit the era a little bit better for a small construction site scene, and probably a smaller lifelike crane as well. Probably a similar crane that I would use over in the junkyard scene I would put here at the construction site. So definitely I'm keeping my eyes peeled for some good deals on those older accessories, but I'm sure that I'll be able to make the construction site look a lot better without these more modern looking construction vehicles. And of course I still have this part of the layout that has no scenery. I had to remove the scenery that was here before, some Woodland Scenics clump foliage and the like, after I replaced the power packs to upgrade to a dual controller power pack. So I may put a mine here or some sort of small scene here in the future, not too sure. But for right now, since it's on the edge of the layout, I'm not too concerned about it. So I hope you all enjoyed this quick update video on the Ephrata Valley Railroad, and stay tuned for future updates and more Ephrata Valley Railroad locomotives.